Hello everybody, this is Natalie. Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm in the middle of a power outage. We have been having a rainstorm, a pretty bad one for the last 2 days. And anyways, here we are. I'm going to try to get through this before my battery runs out on my system here. So anyways, I am here to do the monthly November reading for the sign of Aquarius. Yes, I almost forgot for a moment. So we're going to try to get through this before I lose my battery power. Or maybe the power will come back on. I'm running on bare bones. I've got candles burning. 2 here and behind me here. Oh yes, power out or not. IntuitiveCandles.com is a little different this time around. Special candle called. Can you see that? Wish upon a star. And even though October is the official month for this, we should be practicing this every day. So what? It's November, but October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. And yes, I know someone that has Down syndrome. The owners of Intuitive Candles, their son Blake is a child with Down syndrome. And I could do a whole video about people with Down syndrome. They're no different than you and me. They just have limited abilities. They move away from home when they get old enough. They go to school, they graduate. College for some, university for others. They move away from home, they get their own apartments. They usually share an apartment maybe like young people would do. They hold down jobs, they get up, they go to work every day, they come home, they enjoy their evenings, they enjoy their weekends, they have a ton of friends, they party. They're no different than anybody else except there's some things they can't do. But when you look at the bigger picture, there's a lot of things many of us can't do. We can't all do everything. They're no different than you and I. Show them the world of respect and a big clap for never giving up and moving on and making their lives worthwhile just the same as anybody else's. So, yes, these are, for those of you who are new, they're intuitivecandles.com. These are 100% soy-based candles with a 40-hour plus, very clean burn. When the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals like trees of life. All your gems, your stones, your crystals, anything you can think of. And the reveal picks you. You do not pick it. Anyways, I think that's it. Go to intuitivecandles.com. They're running a 10% 10% off right now. The code is BOFF10. That's for Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10. We'll get you 10% discount off your order. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready to start. For those of you that are new, this is a 5-card spread. All right. Your first card, your overall energy. Your second card is your wealth and finances. Third card is your hearth, your home, your intimate loves. Your fourth card are your challenges for November, should there be any. And your fifth card is a very special message from Spirit. Can you guys hear that storm? Can you hear that? It's crazy. The surf is up and it's angry. Really, really angry. Let's get this shuffle done so we can get this reading through without any interruptions. If I lose my power, well, on my laptop, then I'm done. Then I'm down. I'm a hardcore computer user. Power's out. I'm still going on. Ain't gonna stop me none. Okay. Way behind on the readings as it is. Sorry. That's all I can say. Now I'm going to cut the deck. And I will consult with Lilith. Does she work in the dark here? I don't know. I have candles here and behind me, but I have my one of those spotlight flashlights. I hope the power doesn't die on that or you won't see anything very well. The cards, let alone me, but as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general monthly reading. This is for the sign of Aquarius. Are these the cards for Aquarius for the month of November 2018? I'm going to take that as a big fat yes. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get some messages out to all you Aquarians. I don't know what you're going to see here other than me laying the spread. That's about all you're going to see because of the dark. I can't. If I do it this way, I'm going to have it in my eyes. I don't know if that shows any better. No, that's no better, and I don't want it in my eyes, so. Anyway, you'll have to, I still can't see myself. You just have to take my word for it. The very first card we have for you, your overall energy for the month of November, Aquarius, is the 10 of Wands and represents responsibility. It's the Overwhelmed card of Tarot. Your next card, we're looking at your wealth and finances, 2 of Wands, and vision. Vision. I'm trying to, there, I think. Oh my gosh. Your next card we're looking at here in your hearth, your home, your family, your friends, your intimate loves, the vortex, temptation. Jeez, I don't like that card ever. Ever do I like that card. Card number 4, your challenges, should there be any for November? Well, 4 of Wands and reward. Your next card is your last card, card number 5. It is your message from Spirit, and oh, what a message we have. Can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm going to pull the camera back up anyway. You guys seen the spread being laid? This is your final card, Law. Not half bad. Geez, I got more light all of a sudden. I just shifted the camera a little bit, and then there was light. Walk into the light. I see the light. There's all these different things that have to do with light. All kinds of different little crazy, funny little sayings. So, we're looking at here the 10 of Wands. This being the card of responsibility. I could tell by the way that power was going that there's a tree limb that brought one of our power lines down because it kept coming back, going off, coming back. Just the way you picture the wind to be buffeting a branch. Broke the branch, down it came on the power lines, and we have no power in Chance Harbor. Or maybe even further. If it's one of the main ones, this whole end of the province could be down. We don't know. 10 of Wands and responsibility. The Overwhelmed card of Tarot. So with this card, it just shows you taking on more than you should have. Or it shows you being burdened with responsibility you didn't ask for. Because that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Never guess how I made a cup of tea. I'm a die-hard, hardcore tea drinker. No tea should ever be cold unless it's iced tea. This is getting cold. I took the hot water straight out of the tap. I have no way to survive. Well, no, I do. Wait a minute now. Oh, I could have made a good cup of tea on the barbecue. I got a barbecue. I guess I won't go hungry. I might have some eggs later. Just for the hell of it. So, people taking advantage of you. People laying too much on you. You can be pulled in many different directions at the same time through the month of November. In big demand, badly needed. Somebody needs you. People need you. You're required to be somewhere. It gets to be a little overwhelming. And you're saying to yourself, I love helping people and I don't mind, but gee Louise, I need time for me, and there's only 24 hours per day. And it gets to be much. There's 1 or 2 responsibilities laid on you that you couldn't say no to. You had to step forward and say, all right, I got it. Even though you're just groaning inside, that as well. If you want to put a stop to this, you have to take your own responsibility for your own self. And what I mean by that is, you need, if you've never done it before in your life, you need to set boundaries, personal boundaries, that people know not to cross. You won't lose friends that way. Well, shit, if you do, I mean, they weren't friends to begin with. But those that if you do lose them, they're the first people to stand up and say, this is what I'm all about. You don't cross this line, and you never do this to me or that to me, or we'll never. They're the ones that'll go, piss on you when you say, maybe you got a single friend. Somebody's got a single friend, and you're not. All right? You're married with kids and family, and this friend is always trying to haul you out to a nightclub, which is, you know, it's okay for married women to be in a nightclub, but In some instances, it's inappropriate, right? And sometimes most of these women with children, a husband, and a family have no interest in going to a flipping club. We go to a club to dance, to listen to good music, and what else? To hopefully meet somebody, usually. And sometimes it's just a girl's night out. It's just that innocent, and they're not looking to meet anybody. But the thing is, this friend always rides you about it. Starts making you feel bad because you won't go out with them. All right? Time to lay down the law and the rules. When my family is all under one roof every weekend because all week long it's school or daycare, we work, that's all we have. I love you, you can say. I care about you. You're a lot of fun to be with. But please don't cross those lines with me. You don't have to use the word cross the line. Just say, please don't go there with me. My answer is always going to be no. It pisses you off and it makes me uncomfortable. So why don't we take that right off the table of our relationship? That's where your boundaries are going to be. Same thing with anybody impeding, infringing on you, your time, your money, anything. It is time now for you to get really good at putting the boundaries in your life that you let people know that they just can't cross anymore. Oh, I hope my flashlight's not going to die on me. That won't be good. I'm trying to see the keywords and the advice on this card. Even if I have them on here, I can't. For those of you that are new, everybody else knows I do it. This deck that I use, the Oceanic, it comes with every card. There is a paragraph on advice. That's after you get the meaning of the card, what to do about it, how to deal with it and work with it. And then there's the keywords. Everything is condensed and brought into one highlight to make it easier for you to follow and to know what to do. Pressure at home for some of you, pressure at work. Your energy's being drained. I didn't mean to point that at you. Isn't that awful? I didn't mean to point it at you. There we go. Yeah, the window's open. It's not a cold rainstorm. It's warm. It's fairly warm here. I won't leave it. If it goes off too long, I'll make sure and bat the house down. So the cold doesn't get in. Yeah, so that's your overall energy anyway. I mean, feeling the pressure at home, feeling pressure at work, so much responsibility, and it's finally got you back to the wall and you're saying, this enough is enough. I'm done. We're going to have to come up with some guidelines here. It's for your own peace of mind and your own physical well-being and your health, to get on top of that. Now, in your wealth and finances, the Two of Wands, it's all about vision. It's all about vision. You can see these darn cards better than I can. I know you can. This is a wonderful card. Being a card of two, it's a card of unity, of coming together. And it can be two people, yes. Being joined, marriage and weddings, this sort of thing, partnerships, because it is the two. So, this can be business. This can be business related. And some of you right now are looking for better partnerships. You want more of a creative board to paint on as far as your business goes. It's a card of communication and travel as well. Some of you are looking for a mentor. This could be a mentor in spirituality. This could be a mentor, a life coach, anything like that. Needing someone to look up to and to believe in, and to keep your faith, help you keep your faith or restore your faith. This is furthering your knowledge in some subject or another. Some of you are looking for that. Keywords for this card are planning and education. You could be taking some courses, maybe spiritual courses, right? Inspiration. Romance is involved. As I said, it's a coming together of two. It's a union. With this card as well, you tend to, some of you, somebody may be attracting, you may be looking for this, but it may just come to you, just happenstance, but it's not happenstance. But as far as you're concerned, and your knowledge is meant to be in the cards, destiny, you meet somebody that's like-minded. Like-minded people are the best people for us, but you're really going to meet someone that's like-minded. This could lead to a romantic relationship. It just could be platonic as well. But I'll tell you, it's like the Two of Cups. There's a strong partnership here that's going to last for years to come. And this is somebody, the minute you meet them, the very, very split second you lay eyes on them, you like them. They haven't even said or done anything, and you already like them. There's something about their energy that's pulling you in and draws you in. And you know what? The feeling is mutual. Person on the other side's looking at you thinking the same things. Only they may be thinking, how can this be? I haven't known this person 2 minutes and I'm just drawn right in. Because you're so like-minded, you're connected. Probably from past lives as well. You are meant to meet. You are meant to come together. You can read each other's thoughts, emotions, mood. Where you, eventually it'll be where you leave off, they begin. And when they begin, you leave. It's vice versa all the way. An even playing field with this person. You're always on the same wavelength. If you tried to explain something, some strange situation or something to another person, you'd have to talk to you're blue in the face and your veins are popping here and in your head, and they're still not getting what you're talking about. But this person, this special person, you can say one sentence about what you want, and they already know where you're going with this. They know what you're going to say. They know what your opinions are, your thoughts are, and how refreshing is that? You are both going to be a benefit to each other's lives. You're going to enhance each other's lives. You're going to nurture each other. You know each other's needs and wants. And you'll do that for each other. You'll hold each other, carry each other, uphold each other. You're going to broaden each other's horizons. Your world, you thought, yeah, it's pretty big. Your world, personal world. It's going to get a whole lot bigger. You've never seen this coming. This is great. You're going to support each other, encourage each other, help each other. Financially, you're doing okay. Obviously, this and this other, you and this other person are going to, I'm feeling real strong. This is, just don't want a tree coming down on my house. Just hearing weird bad sounds. Listen to that surf. Anyway, that's that. Card number 3 we're looking at here. And boy, oh boy, the vortex. All about temptation. Oh, no. You know what? My flashlight just died. This can't be. And I can plug it into my laptop because it's got a USB thing on it, but I'm going to have to get through without it somehow. I don't know how. I need another. I'm going to take this. So I'm not so in the dark. Candle. I'm bringing it out by me here. Jeez. So yes, we got temptation and the vortex here. This is in your personal. I'm hearing right off for somebody. Okay. Aquarius. If you were already taken, if you were already in a relationship, or no relationships are cut and dry, not laying guilt or blame, but if you're being tempted in that way, I'll tell you right now, this person is not for you. Whoever it is you feel flattered by, somebody paying attention to you, who you feel attracted to, they're not for you. You need to keep your business at home. When it comes to your personal business, you need to keep it at home. This can also be a card of feeling trapped, having no control over anything, and stuck in a situation, in a bad relationship, and you feel like you can't get out of it. Yes, you can. This could be stuck in a job that is a dead-end job, and you feel like you're stuck there forever. No, you're not. You're feeling powerless, but you're not. You're feeling like you have no control over anything in your life, and that's a piss poor attitude to have. A lot of that is self-pity. Pull your butt out of there. You're not serving yourself any good. Don't you want the best for you? Don't you? Don't you want to be happy, well-adjusted, fit in, all these things? Pull your head out of you-know-where. All right? The sun doesn't shine there. Come back out where the sun shines. There's also a card about lust and affairs, an attraction to something or someone that is no good for you. It's also a card of addictions. So it's affairs and its addictions are the high points of this. Here's the thing. If it's addictions, I don't care what it is you're addicted to. If you're addicted to bubble gum, I don't care to, sticking needles in your arm, or alcoholism, or food, or love, or sex. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. You weren't born any of those things, were you? Come into the world, you weren't born. Unless you were born an addict, that's possible. The rest are not possible. If your mother was an addict when she was carrying you and continued to use, yes, that would be a problem. You'd be born an addict. It doesn't mean you're going to be an addict all your life, though, but you're born from an addict. Anyway, that's science and health and medical, and I'm not getting into all that. But the thing is, if you weren't born that way, you can become back that way the way you were born, clean, without all these problems, especially with addictions is what I'm zeroing in on here at the second. Addictions. You weren't born an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to being, here's the thing, here's the kicker. And for those of you that are relating to this part of the card, you're going to be mad at yourself because you're probably saying, okay, I was going to try again and anyway, Natalie, and maybe you just confirmed that I am going to try to kick this habit. You're going to find out it was a lot easier than what you thought it was. And because of the difficulty level, you put it off as long as you can, thinking, I'm going to be miserable, I'm going to suffer so bad. And it didn't turn out to be that bad at all. And now you're sitting going, damn it. Why didn't I do this sooner? I feel like I've wasted so much time. I should have done this sooner. There's your only regret. That's not half bad. And you're going to end up with a better life. Altogether wonderful. You may have to either make agreements with somebody, for some of you, or break agreements. If you got to break an agreement and your back is against the wall, you just do the old mainstream, I'm sorry that I have to do this, but I have no choice. Didn't see this coming, whatever this is. Somebody that puts the brakes, something happens to put the brakes on. Something that you had on the go with somebody else. It's okay, you'll get through it. Take back your power. You still have it, it's yours. An illusion is that we give our power to somebody else, if it's in drugs or alcohol or love or sex, that the other person has more willpower than we do, and that's not true. You freely gave that up. Well, you freely just take it back. Thank you very much. That's what you do. You take it back. You're not, you have no onus to anybody. None of us do. We choose to give and to take. All right? If you gave it, and now it's time to take it back. Okay? Because your happiness comes first. Always and foremost. Even if you're a mom, you can't be a good mom if you're not a happy mom. Moms need to be happy to give their children the best mother that they can have. Your keywords are choices, contracts, maybe, breaking and making agreements, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. We're seeing upheaval in your personal life for some of you. For some of you, this is striking you right in the very heartbeat of it all. In your home. Your next card we're looking at here is the Four of Wands and reward. And these are your stumbling blocks, your challenges, really. You got a 4. 4s are about stillness, calm, goodness sometimes. It's only one unfavorable 4. And all it does is encourage you to do better. But this 4 here we're looking at, this could find you finding that surf. I swear it's going to come right through my window by the sounds of it. This card finds you looking for a new home. For some of you are going to be moving. You'll either find the place during the month of November. November is if you haven't already started from the first of the month moving now, toward the end of the month you'll be planning and packing, making a move. And this is a good move for you guys, by the way. This is also about finishing up some kind of a project, finishing a job, finishing something that you started. You're now finishing it. This is a good thing as well. This card shows some of you may be passing a test. Remember too, I never said, this is a general reading. Some of this may not resonate with you and some of it will. But on the bigger picture, this is fortune telling. It's telling of the future. All right? Think about that before you start spouting off in the comments. It didn't mean anything to me. It was stupid. It's a telling of the future. If you don't know that about fortune telling and tarot cards, you have no business viewing them or checking them out unless you want to learn about it. They don't tell you, a stranger, who I don't even know who you are, your name, where you're from, any of that. Yeah, I'm going on a spiel because I get it too often. I don't know you from one rock in my yard to the next. And you think because you click on this video that it's going to tell you every answer that you seek and the meaning of life and all. It's about the future. My suggestion when saying that, you come back at the end of the month. Rewatch the video again and see if any of it hits home then. All right? Because at that point, the end of the month, it'll be in the past. We'll be going into December. Come on back and look at it at the end of the month. And if you still does nothing relates, and there was no messages at all from Spirit in this reading for you, you need to find another tarot reader for your next month's reading. This card is also about leisure, fun, freedom, enjoying the joys of life. It's about feeling your inner child, feeling like a kid again, that kind of giddiness, that happiness. And you feel very, very, very safe in your spirit, guys. Very safe. All right? This is a good card for you guys. Be carefree. Refresh your mind, your body, and your soul. Somebody's taking a break. Somebody may be going on a trip. Someone's just gone on vacation. Someone just got laid off. Something, the next month, let it be about you. Let it be about you. Take care of your own needs. Give yourself the best of the best treatment of any kind. That's what's coming over for this card. Keywords are balance, love, commitment, freedom, openness, travel, a new home for somebody here. Good for you. Last card. Well, we made it to the last card. I don't need my battery dying here. I haven't gotten a warning yet. The Ace of Swords and Victories, your message from Spirit. Beautiful. Ace, new beginnings, swords. Yeah, a lot of stuff on the mind. All new stuff, plans, new beginnings, starting over. As in a new home, that's starting over. That's a new beginning for some of you, if that's where it applies to. This is a fantastic card. This card is about making some very smart choices and decisions. There are breakthroughs with this card. You can see the sword here is pointing down, not up. What it means is it cuts through confusion. This is a card of clarity. Mental clarity. Anything that's been hidden from you, anything you really didn't know about but you wanted to and you couldn't find stuff off about, or somebody that you couldn't find out about, this card brings you clarity. You're not going to be in the dark anymore. You're going to know what you want to know. And there are breakthroughs as well that are going to lead you down very different successful paths and situations. It's going to give you the edge. New beginnings in romance for some of you as well. And remember, this is not really a card, even though it says new beginnings in romance. It's a card of mental clarity, not emotional. All right? Use your intelligence and let it be your best guide when it comes to intelligent, logical decisions that you may have to make. And when it comes to feelings and emotions and love, use the emotional side. Don't blur those lines. Don't let them cross between the two. It's also a card of action, clarity, ideas, and solutions. So anybody that's having a hard time, like at the beginning here, it's a happily ever after for you. It's all going to come together, Aquarius. You need not worry. I'm not going to yammer on because this, I don't know. It's been 31 minutes. My battery lasts about an hour, I think. Not very. I'm going to get a new one. I'm telling one that has a longer life for times like this. We're into 31 minutes. I think it's the longest reading so far. It felt like it flew by for me. If you like this reading, and if you want a personal private reading with me, look down below this video window, read through once, send me off an email. We'll take it from there. Also, please join us on Facebook, closed and private, and you're all welcome to come. Very calming, soothing room to be in. Other people say that. It's so relaxing and calming in here. You feel it when you come into the room. So that's it's a beautiful place. Anybody else, if you're looking for me, you can find me right here, yeah, even in the dark when the power's out, or walking down below when it's not dark out. Walking on through the cove, on the beach, along the shoreline, that the beautiful Bay of Fundy brings in the highest tides in the world right here. Right here. We have the highest tides in the world. It's the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. It doesn't matter where you look for me, where you find me. I've always got one eye at least waiting on the next change of tides, especially the high tides. They have my heart. They're so dramatic. Like tonight, she scares me. I picture myself down there on the headland, watching that come in. Makes my heart race. There's a lot of respect for her, as we should respect each other. Keep the peace in, so you can share the love and light out and smile at a stranger today. You have no idea the impact it could have. Maybe none, but maybe not. Good luck in November. I wish you the best. Coming to you from Chance Harbor in the dark, in the middle of a dark, wet, stormy night. I'm Natalie. Bye for now.